Welcome to the project. Tonight we are making spam musubi. Spam musubi is essentially rice wrapped in nori, also known as seaweed. It is just like sushi, but instead of the normal fish, vegetables, and whatever you may have in your sushi, spam musubi has eggs, rice, spam, furikake, and regular seaweed, and then my family adds in sauce. We have a special sauce. So to start us off, I'm going to be telling you what to put in the eggs, the seasonings. We have our good old hondashi, which is fish flakes. That adds in color and flavor. We have salt, we have garlic powder, some black pepper, MSG, that's what my family calls it. On the market, it's called Ajinomoto. We have good old cane sugar, and yeah, that's all that's inside of the eggs. You can add in how much you want. You'll see how much I'll add in later. We put rice, and then we put this. We have furikake. We put that on top of the rice inside of the musubi. So spam. We have the 25 less sodium spam from Hormel, the original creators of spam. They first created spam in 1937. They originally created spam in 1937. Just a coincidence, 2 years later, World War II rolled around and they needed something to feed the soldiers, and they fed them spam. So if it's good enough for the soldiers, it's good enough for us. In the special sauce, we have ketchup, some Japanese mirin for flavoring. We have soy sauce, and then also inside of the sauce, we're gonna have sugar. Adds on sweetness. So that is all the ingredients, excluding rice, which we have out of camera. So let's go ahead and get cooking. So now we're gonna start cutting for the spam. So let's go ahead and open the can. There we go. Try to get as many slices as possible. Not too thin of slices, but as many as you can. Now that we have cut all of our spam, let's go ahead and move on to cooking it. So for actually cooking all of our ingredients, we are going to use a square pan because it is the most logical shape for spam and eggs. So let's get cracking. Let's get started. Now all we have to do is wait for them to get golden brown, just like how you would like your marshmallows. See, look at that one. That one right there. No, not that one. This one. This one. That one's perfect. Pretty much golden brown. So now we're gonna start flipping the others, because if one's done, most likely all of them are. Well, I mean for that side at least. Look at that. Perfect golden brown. This one looks like a hot dog. Let's keep them going. Alright, so now I'm gonna start putting them. You want to use a plate with a paper towel on it so that the paper towel can absorb the oil. You can just do this. Plop them on. You don't even have to be organized. Ew. So much oil and grease. Alright, let's move on to the next 10. Oh, never mind, I do have 21. So yes, I can make 8. Oh, it's not gonna fit. Alright, now let's wait again. Alright, so now that we're done with the Spam, we're going to be moving on to our sauces, which is, again, ketchup, mirin, soy sauce, and sugar. So I'm going to go ahead, do all the measurements, pour it in, and then I'm going to come back to you guys in just a second. So I whisked the eggs off camera, but they're whisked now. So we're gonna go ahead and start cooking them. So we're gonna set our square pan up to medium, and we're gonna go ahead and let that sit for a minute. So I'll get back to you in a second. So I cut out my first egg, but the first egg is just a taste tester anyways, so Want to try soup? It's not that sweet. Feels like it needs more sugar.
More sugar?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So let's go ahead and try this one more time. So just enough. Cover the bottom of the pan. If there's too much, you can always pour it back. But this one, it's just enough. Right about. Perfect. And then what you do, you take it, you roll 1/3. Kind of like that, but try a little better. As you can see, I am terrible at this. There you go. There's an egg. Alright guys, we're back. So we're gonna go ahead and start assembling our musubi. So we have this nifty little rectangle here and a little squisher. And I'll show you what that's for later. So what we're gonna do, go ahead, bring you guys closer. We are going to take a sheet of our roasted seaweed. Go ahead and take one out. And lay it underneath. Rough side up, rough side up. And just center our shaper in the middle. So first, we got our rice paddle now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some rice in here. Spread it out. And now we can go ahead and take our squisher and squish it all down. Go ahead and take that off. We're gonna take our Spams. We have our sauce over here, so we're gonna take a few Spams. We're gonna have 2, just kind of marinate. And then you're gonna wanna cut 1. You wanna cut 1/3. So now you have 2 inside and 2/3. So now you have 2 and 2/3. That's how much Spam you're gonna want inside of your musubi. So once you have your rice down, you want it centered. So once you have your rice down, you're gonna take some furikake. This is optional, but you're gonna take some furikake and lay a little bed of furikake. You don't need all that much. If you pour too much, you can go ahead, pinch it, and spread it out. But you don't need that much. So now we can go ahead and take an egg and lay it in. Now we can take our Spam. Perfect. Now we're gonna layer, or put another layer of rice in here. So layer it on top. And if you have one of these shapers, you're gonna wanna fill it pretty much a little bit to the top. So make sure you're spreading it out just enough. And get your squisher. Get some water on it too. Squish. Lift. There you go. Fold. And then another fold and fold. Perfect. You don't want to turn it over just yet because the mold is still settling in. So just wait a few seconds. There you go. No openings. And there you go. You have a musubi. You want to have a plate ready so that you can just put your musubi on the plate. Alright, see you guys in a bit and I'll have more. So we're back. So I have completed rolling 8 musubi rolls and it took forever. But here are the final products. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I got a huge amount of sauce. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting these. So let's time lapse this thing. So now that cutting's done, I can go ahead and wrap these in saran wrap so that they don't dry out overnight. So let's go ahead. You know what? Instead of wrapping them all by hand, why don't we just do some magic? So let's go ahead, pull all these out, and nice. Got them all saran wrapped. All right, let's move on. Just be back with you in a minute. Ready? And let's do this. There they are. Look at all the musubi. They're all individually wrapped in saran wrap so that they don't dry out. So yeah, that is my project. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was my musubi project. That was my family fun meal project for class. So yeah, see you later.